Hi and welcome. If you're thinking of selling your business, please stay with me. I will share with you a six proven steps that will increase the value of your business to the buyer. Let's start it. So point number one comes without saying, but research the market. Ideally, you would find similar businesses to yours and reach out to all of them in the hope to receive more information. This will allow you to compare what's on the market at this stage compared with your business. What is important part over here as well, please don't estimate businesses in different states because sometimes people will like to move. So therefore, review similar businesses to yours in your country. Number two, once you review your business, think about what you're going to do later. You can either contact the business broker, and usually in Australia, the business brokers will charge anything between 7 to 10% from the sale price. And also, they usually charge 2 to 5% for the marketing. So the business broker will cost you roughly around 9 to 15% of the sale price. I think it's fair go to do it yourself. Follow those six steps and you may find a buyer. If you don't, guess what? You can always go to the broker. So the point number two is create a prospect. What's prospect is? Prospect can vary between 1 to 12 pages, usually around 4 to 6, and is simply explaining what you do, who you are, why you're selling, and why your business is so wonderful. It does also include adjusted P&L, giving some sort of glimpse on the data. Will state where you're based, do you have assets, are you selling only goodwill, will employee willing to go with the buyer, and all of those basic information to give a sense and feeling of your business. I can't stress enough how important that prospect is. Please be mindful from the conversation you're going to put on website and the platform, social media. That's the best selling point for you. People will reach out to get it. And when they do, that's really have to be promising for them as a good investment. Number three, once clients reach out to you and say, hey, we are interested, send me more info. Well, you have to be prepared for it. So contact your lawyer or solicitor and maybe Google online and draft a confidentiality letter. So that is like allowing everyone to be certain that any of the data, sensitive data, is going to be shared with third parties until such time that would be appropriate to share with the lawyers. So we are halfway through now, three things. So someone is reaching out to you and you say, hey, sign off confidentiality. Then you already have drafted proposal, which you're going to send off and share. Let's say that the person is interested, would like to move ahead. My strong suggestion to you would be to draft and negotiate with the person, move away the big rocks, sort of say big problems for the transaction price, terms, and sign a head of agreement. Head of agreement is simply a 4 or 6 pages document stating the most important points: who buys, when the transaction happened, how much is being paid, what the terms are. And usually, my advice to the clients we have been looking after that want to sell the business, my advice is to also take unrefundable deposit. So it can be 1% of the value of your business, just to make sure that the buyer is serious. That price will be taken off from the final price if will be signed off. However, if the buyer will pull out, that you keep, because I believe you should be entitled to some remuneration if the transaction won't go ahead. So that's the point number four, head of agreement. Point number five, this is where head of agreement clearly will have to go to the lawyers and the two parties, buyers and sellers, signing off. This is where usually the buyer will conduct due diligence. So you will have to be prepared on sharing sensitive data, allowing perhaps access to different software, not only accounting software, but perhaps using job management softwares. and explain what is happening and where. This process is fundamentally important for both parties. You do want your legacy to continue, so it's fundamentally important that the buyer is the right fit and you're not going to leave them without any help. The last point is really changeover. So this is where the final due diligence was drafted, the lawyers writing now in the full steam sell or buy contract, and you're simply executing the contract. So that's the stage number 6. But in completing those 6 stages, you will be able to truly understand, is the buyer serious? Is the seller serious? You do your due diligence by signing how are you reducing your lawyer's cost, but also making sure that the seller and the buyer are serious. It's a proven way of working together to get a successful sale of the business. Now, I would strongly as well reach out to your accountant and say, hey, what the adjusted P&L may look like, and they should be able to help you with that. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us, ACT Tax Group. My name is Lukasz Klokowski and I'm principal. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye.